Hiya. Welcome to the Felt Dyslexic Radically Radiant podcast. I am Elizabeth Buckridge.
And I'm Donita Cover-Navatillo.
And we are going to chat today about dyslexia, meditation, art, and entrepreneurship. As always, how you doing?
Say what a surprise.
What a surprise.
We're going to talk about that. I feel great today. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Good.
I feel pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
How does dyslexia affect time, planning, and expectations as an adult?
I'm ashamed to say that I am late all of the time. And I try so hard. I have gotten so much better. And I don't know where dyslexia and ADHD intersect. I know they do intersect for me, but I really struggle with time. I have no internal understanding of time. So if I'm traveling through space, if I'm on a road trip, I 100% get time. But left to my own devices, no. Like when you were saying the other day that we were going to do 10 seconds of meditation, just, dropping in, I was like, I have no idea how she, how is she determining this? I would have to count it out. But anyway, it really affects me, and it's never from a place of disrespect. And I work probably harder at that than almost anything. And I'm so filled with shame about struggling with time.
Wow.
It really causes me shame because we live in a society that's all about time. And time means respect. Like being on time, people, they think it's equal to respect.
Yeah.
So I don't agree because I know how hard I work on it, but I don't know. It's really, I have to trick myself to do things, to get places on time.
Huh. Well, I'm going to respond to a few things you said.
Yeah.
40% of people with dyslexia have ADHD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's that. And then it's called, the catchphrase is time blindness. I'm sure you've heard about that.
Yes, I have heard of it.
Yeah. So time blindness. So a lot of people with ADHD have time blindness.
Yes.
And there was something else I was gonna say too that you talked about, but those two things really, I don't know, like you can let yourself off the hook a little bit. I was gonna say that if you're not 10 minutes early, you're late. That's like the catchphrase,
that phrase,
right?
Oof. I actually tell people, please, whatever you do, do not come early to my house. In fact, if you're erring on one side or the other, please come late. I'm fine with you coming late.
Right. If you're on time, you're late.
Yeah, no, on time is the best I can do. And I can't even do that most of the time.
Well, I don't know. I think it's like a curious mind, right? Like time. If you're always late, I have a friend, I will not name her, but I would say like hour late to anything she does.
I used to be like that. I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
It's a struggle though.
I am on time because of 20 years as a massage therapy, having a massage therapy practice. I have to be on time,
right?
Because I have a client I have to show up to,
right?
So now I'm super scheduled, and I mean, I can remember when I first started out. I worked underneath someone for a while, and she was like, "All right, well, work on Saturday and Sunday." I'm like, "I'm not working on Saturday and Sunday. What? No, like time to me was like mine."
Yeah.
Right. And then I had to get very scheduled. And now I like really schedule myself.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have a practice where I had to be on time for that appointment,
right,
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be on time for much.
So interesting, because when I'm in my private practice and I'm seeing clients, I'm not late because I've built in, I have to be there early to set up everything. So even if I'm late, I'm still within a window that the client wouldn't know that I was running late because I have so much preparation. So yeah, and same thing with classes. Like I'm not late for class,
Right.
but that's because I have so much preparation before I start the class that if I'm 5 minutes late, I'm still early.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. That's kind of boring, but it's kind of
I don't
built
know.
in for me.
I think it's wisdom actually.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting that
Yeah.
that like building in time before a thing, right? To prepare. Maybe, well, I don't think
I
it's
should do
anything to
that with
fix.
everything
I don't
though.
know if it's anything to fix. I feel like maybe
Uh,
who cares?
a lot of people care. A
Oh, a lot
lot
of
of
people
people care.
care.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could well, the only way that I would know how to solve that for myself would be to build in preparation time before the thing to meditate, to sit in my car and stare at a wall and do
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like build in because I'm not great at transitions.
No, me
I
either.
okay, yeah. So um how do you embody that? For me, I embody it as I get like frustrated, but
Mm,
I don't think that you get,
I get anxiety.
oh, anxiety.
Yeah. So transitions, transitions to me are like a black hole. Like to get any, to stop doing one thing and start doing another thing is hard. And that time in between, a lot of times I, I don't even know what to do with it.
Well, I'm a little bit, wait. So the analogy of the black hole is a little confusing because a black hole is like there's like no time space or is only time space. It's like
I
it's
don't know what happens in there.
yeah, I know.
That's what I
I
mean.
mean,
Like
we
I
need.
don't have any idea what's going
Oh,
on. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I
Black
feel like,
holes are really cool.
yeah. And I don't mean a literal
Oh,
black hole.
okay,
I mean
okay,
a metaphorical black
okay,
hole.
okay, okay, okay. I'm
Which
like,
is another thing, right? With dyslexia is like I will sometimes out of nowhere take something so literally, and then people will be like, what's the hang up here? And I'll be like, well, obviously this is the hang up. And I would have taken something so literal that was meant metaphorically that I like can't make the transition.
yeah, and we're supposed to be really good at gist. So
So interesting.
I think I just started thinking about black holes because I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about black holes yesterday,
Yeah.
and I'm like, they are so cool. And so I think I went into like a
Actual black holes. Yeah.
actual black hole. So
Yeah.
wait, tell me again.
So what I mean, it's probably a very bad metaphor, but what I mean is like it just is like I don't even know what I'm doing in a transition. It's like if I have to, I'm writing an email and I have to get somewhere, right? To get from the end of writing that email or whatever work I'm doing on my laptop to actually get out the door, 50,000 things could happen. I can't unsee all those 50,000 things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't, I have to.
No, I think it's a distractibility.
Yeah. Like, oh, shoot, I'm going to do this load of laundry. I'm going to,
Oh, you know what though? I think it's a curiosity too.
yeah, okay, good. I like that.
I
I
think
like
that
that
you have a
reframing.
curious mind,
I do have
right?
a curious mind. Yeah. And I also love to have variety all the time. So it's like my natural inclination to do a lot of different things throughout my day.
Yeah.
I'm not on a straight line.
Same.
Yeah.
Linear. We're
Yeah.
not linear
Yeah.
thinking. Oh, I was thinking about that today is how circular thinking I am. Because,
Yeah.
we're doing this big, lots of stuff in the house. And I can go from this to that to this to that. And my mind works better that way with organizing, with that distractibility and the curious about this. And then I go over
Right.
here and
Because
it's
you're not
not
getting bored.
multitasking because I remember you said before,
Yeah.
like there's no such
No.
thing as multitasking.
No.
And I have heard other people say that too. but I do have circular thinking.
Yes.
So I'll pay attention to this for 10 seconds and then that for 10 minutes and then this and then it gets done somehow in a swirl.
Don't you think that part of that is so you don't get bored? Because you're doing it in a creative fashion instead of doing it in the linear fashion?
I just can't think linearly.
Yeah, no, yeah, get it. I get that. I get that, sister.
Oh my God. All right. So time planning, time blindness. I think that that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I do think and I think that that's going to be helpful for people to hear too. I think that a lot of people have time blindness and a lot of people are late. So that explained
Yeah.
in the like a kind way.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
I know. Well, you know,
Let the
hey.
shame go.
Yeah.
God. I mean, I continue to work on it, so I'll just keep working on it.
Yeah, maybe you just need to build in time to meditate before the next
I
thing.
think that's one of the best things I've ever heard. By the way, that was a really good tip. Is like if I could build in something that I crave, like I crave meditation, almost like almost like a prize.
Right. If I leave early,
Right, then I will
then I
have
can to
time
meditate.
to actually do what I love to do so much. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I really like that.
Yeah.
Very smart. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, the next question is actually about meditation. So, what are the signs that your nervous system needs support, even when your mind says you're fine?
Yawning. So yawning is a way to release stress. So if you catch yourself yawning, it's not you're not being rude, and you might be tired, but you might not be tired. It might be your body trying to release stress. Um, Seeing colors. Say the question again because I'm
Wow, that's really fascinating. All right, what are the signs your nervous system needs support, even when your mind is
so
saying like you're fine?
it's hard for me to say your nervous system needs support as much as like I need to separate those. So the signs are a lot of things, right? There's a lot of signs. And then whether or not you need support is another thing to me because yawning is just a sign, right? When you're meditating and you see colors, that is also a releasing of stress. If you cough, if you sneeze, those are signs of releasing stress when you're meditating. Now, as far as the nervous system goes, signs that you need support, I mean, I'm not a psychologist, so there's a zillion different things that we all know that would be signs that you need support. But if we're talking about it from a place of meditation and paying attention, um, I have so many thoughts about this that I'm kind of circling around because what I want to say, I really want to say something. I'm not sure it answers your question, which is when you're in a place of quiet or stillness and something bubbles up, an emotion, a feeling, a physical reaction. If you can, instead of naming it and creating a story out of it, can sit with it and allow it to go through you, it only takes like 90 seconds to release that layer. So that is a sign maybe of support, but I have been moving away from needing support because so much of support is built on story. And not that you don't need support. Of course, we all need support, right? Even from ourselves, we need support. But moving away from labeling something or making a story out of it or asking why, like if I'm meditating and I start to cry, my first inclination, because of the way I've been trained in our society, is to ask why. But that's not really the best question. The best question is, can I stay with this? Can I stay with myself through this emotion, through this expression, and then to just go to the body? So I don't think that fully answered your
I
question.
think
I
it's a
just, yeah,
fantastic answer to that,
thank you.
actually.
Thanks.
Stay with the body. Well, so like
Yeah,
say a
yeah.
little bit more about that. Like, so how would you stay with the body? Just like hearing and touching and smelling and like
Breath. I mean,
just breath.
breath and support. I mean, all those things, right? But
Mm.
first, recognizing the support, and I would say more so with a um, feeling that is on the sad spectrum than on the happy spectrum. If all of a sudden you're laughing, I'm not sure you really need to stay with it. I mean, go ahead and laugh, right? Like that's great. Just keep laughing. But if you have tears come up or you have fear come up, maybe putting your hand on wherever you feel that fear. So if fear comes, I don't want to mess up my microphone, but if fear comes as shortness of breath, maybe I put my hands on my chest, right? And by doing that, I'm calling attention to that part of my body. And I don't have to be like, oh, that's fear. I think I'm afraid of when, that dog ran after me last week. Like, no, it doesn't matter. What matters is your body is giving you a signal that it needs attention or support, right? And so you're giving that support just by breathing through it. So bringing the breath, bringing the attention, the breath, recognizing the support beneath you. That's like number one. You're being supported at all times.
By
Does
the earth.
that, yeah, by the earth and also by the chair, by the cushion. Like I love to go through the layers of it. Like, I'm also not naked, right? I'm also being supported by my clothing. Like my clothing is holding me in a place where I'm not completely vulnerable. And then beneath my clothing is the cushion and the chair, blah, 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 and
Wow.
so on down.
I think
Even the atmosphere, which is also part of the earth, but that is also supporting me. I can breathe if I can settle enough to do it. Yeah.
that's good.
I would talk about this for a long, long time because
This is
I feel
good.
like the layers are so deep. But the thing about the body, and going back to what you're asking, is our bodies don't lie. Our minds can lie to us, our bodies don't lie to us. They tell us exactly what we need to know. Our job is to pay attention to the signals and the messaging that they're giving us
Yeah.
because they don't even know how to lie. Our bodies don't know how to lie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a book. I just found it. It says like, don't listen to everything that your mind tells you, or don't
Yeah.
believe everything your mind tells
Oh
you.
my God, please don't. Please don't.
We do make up stories, don't
Right.
we? So
Called Your Body Speaks Your Mind, which I like that title. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I really love, so how I break that down, what are the signs your nervous system needs support, is the support is your clothing, the chair, the ground, the earth. That's the support. That's the support you need. So if
Yeah.
you drop in,
Right.
if you
Yeah.
stop,
Yeah.
sit down, drop in, the support you need is just the chair,
Yes. Okay. Yes. I went right to
right?
getting like your therapist.
Well, I think that most people do, and I think
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
So you broke that down in such a fantastic way.
Thank you.
And then your nervous system, like if you feel it somewhere, like I feel it in my throat tightens up. That's where I get it,
Yeah.
And it's just like, or my belly,
See,
right?
so humming would be really good for you.
Right.
Humming would be really good just to open up your throat chakra
Mm,
and allow release. And also, wherever your hands go, first of all, our hands are healing mechanisms. Like our hands have healing energy in them, whether you're a Reiki master or you're just Joe Schmo, it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it's still your hands are healing.
yeah,
So putting your hand gently, not like, just wherever it is that you need some extra attention or support.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, I have another question for you.
Okay.
This
Wait, do
question's
you
about,
want to say something about that?
no, I think that
Okay.
that answered me. That actually helped me so much because we can give ourselves support by just sitting down and say, this is my support. Like
Yes.
that is so helpful.
Right. Right. I am here. In, out. That's the other thing. When you get to the breath, if all you can do is name the in breath and the out breath with those words as a mantra, that will calm your nervous system too.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is about art.
Mm.
How do you make art when motivation isn't there, but something still wants to be expressed?
I mean, I don't think there, I don't know. Maybe I'm an enigma. but I play every day. And to me, art and play, because I'm a theater teacher and a coach and all of those things, like so much of my background in the arts has come through expression, and I'm naturally theatrical. I'm naturally dramatic. So I don't know. I do it in so many different ways. I, I, I don't know that I need the motivation because of the constitution that I have, but I would say to someone who doesn't have the constitution that I have, find tiny ways to play, and out of play comes art. So even if it's just forcing yourself to sit on the ground, let's say when it's spring, not when there's 100, feet of snow, but and look at a blade of grass and allow your imagination to just go. And if nothing happens, nothing happens that time. It's a practice too, right? But you always have your imagination for play. And as long as you have your imagination, you have access to art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
practical answer.
Good. Please.
A deadline. I love a deadline.
That's such a good answer.
I love a deadline.
I love that you love a deadline.
Oh my God, do I love a deadline.
Wow.
I wouldn't get anything done if I didn't have a deadline.
Yep. Okay. I like that. And
I create them for myself all the time.
see, that's where the rebellion part comes in with me. It's like I could create them over and over again, but I'm like, it's only you telling you I'm going to rebel now.
I'm going to play. Forget your deadline.
That's right. No, I love that. That's really good.
I love a deadline. I have so many deadlines. I have been self-employed my entire life, and I have to create deadlines for myself I mean, on the hour.
Yeah, that's good. And that actually helps oh, well, it'd be good if I could remember what I was going to say. With regulation, like that is actually what is it when your heart rate goes up and down? Shoot, it's such a
like POTS.
no.
Oh, like I don't know.
It's a sign of health.
Oh.
It's about how we need to have some stress, good stress.
Oh yeah.
Use stress. Anyway, but you know what?
I don't know the term.
I'll come back to you.
But I create. Oh, I have no problem creating stress for myself. That is for sure.
Yeah, it's your recovery that matters. Like, can you, force yourself to meet something, and then can you recover? Can you force yourself to meet something, then can you recover? Heart rate variability. That's what that is.
Yeah. Oh, right. So if somebody like gets on a treadmill and they run for 20 minutes, one person that can recover back to their normal heart rate within less than a minute is healthier than the person that it takes like 10 minutes.
Sure.
To come.
Yes, but yes, I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, it's about, can you go through your day with stressful situations and return to center? So you can measure it with the heart rate, but it's about the recovery, but it's in your actual life where, shit is happening all day long. And then, we're all going to be put in that fight or flight, but then do we recover? And that does also, it is all part of the same soup.
The soup. I heard someone say, and I wish I could remember who it was because it was so good, that that's how they suggest for people if they're dating, it's one of the red flag, green flags, that if you're dating someone and they go through a stressful moment, whatever it is, does it take them 6 hours to recover back to the minute before that happened?
Yes.
How fast can they get to their baseline of how they
homeostasis?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So if it takes them a day, are you really gonna, or if it takes them 10 minutes? Right. And so I've been watching that with myself, actually, that when something happens, how quickly do I just come back to myself?
That's a good question. And does it matter what the circumstance is?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, you can have some really bad news handed to you, and there's going to be waves
Mm-hmm.
of, depending on how traumatic the news, but, you know, in between the waves, right? Like how quickly can you come
Right.
back to
Right.
your baseline?
Right. Yeah. And yeah, for me, it's like, can you treat other people around you kindly, even when you've gone through a stressful situation? Because also a highly sensitive person. I don't know if we talked about this yet, but what is that? Highly HSP. HSP. I'm terrible with acronyms. Acronyms are just like speak a different language.
Oh, the Navy?
Yeah.
That's all they talk.
Oh my
It's
God.
all
I can't do
they
it.
break everything down to letters.
Oh my God. So hard for me. Because then I'm like, it's highly sensitive person, HSP. But because I'm a highly sensitive person, if I get my feelings hurt, it takes me a very long time to recover. But I would not be mean to other people because I'm feeling sensitive. So on the outside, it's not going to look like I can't deal. But on the inside, I've got a lot of work to do to get back to my center.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I really am. When I get surprised, so not necessarily bad news, but shock. So the dyslexic brain has a memory for surprise. When we're
Ooh.
surprised, that's when the memory sticks. So it's not rote, it's surprise. So,
Like, give me an example. This is so curious. I love this.
well, I don't know what would surprise you. I mean, let me see. What would a I can't
Like,
even.
surprise, like someone throws you a party surprise, or surprise
Not
like
even
your
that big.
husband's cheating
Any
on you
well, no,
surprise.
like nothing big, right? So like you have all kinds of memories,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we learn through, like, say we're driving somewhere
Yeah.
and, oh, like today, or you were driving somewhere and you were surprised that you hit red lights.
Okay.
And so you had a
Okay.
memory
Okay.
for that, like it's stuck in your memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, I was surprised I hit all the red lights.
Yeah.
So that was like a memory formed because of the surprise.
Interesting.
Whereas your drive, you wouldn't necessarily have a memory of it if you hit all green lights. It was just like
Okay.
regular.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Now I'm
Right.
getting it. Now I'm connecting it.
Right. So the
So it's
surprise
almost
is
like it's marking it.
right. Right. The
Whoa.
dyslexic brain remembers through surprise.
Something different.
Mm-hmm.
Something that makes it, yeah, surprising.
Yep. Yeah.
Because
It doesn't have to
I
be
wouldn't use
big.
the surprise that way. I would use surprise like someone threw me a party,
Right.
which anybody can, by the way.
Oh my God, not me. Do not do that.
Please throw me a surprise party. I want a surprise.
I love that so. Wow. All right. What were we even oh, motivation, and we were talking about like how do we stay motivated? And I said deadlines. And then
Okay.
we got down a
You
winding
know, a whole
road.
bunch of other stuff
All right.
as we can.
So next question is about entrepreneurship. So how do nervous system capacity, how do and energy affect how we build and sustain a business? So, how does your nervous system capacity and energy affect how you build a business?
Well, I'll start with energy because for me, energy is about me feeling good. Like that's the first thing. I know energy is a whole bunch of different things, but if I'm not feeling good, and I don't mean well, I mean good. If I'm not feeling like, then I'm not as motivated. What was Nella's backwards track? What was the
Um,
other word?
so like capacity and
Yeah.
energy affect how you build and sustain a business.
And capacity, if I'm not emotionally um, rested, or I mean, all of that stuff, right? It comes back to meditation again. Like that's how I keep myself even. That's how I keep myself that, and honestly, exercise and spending time in nature and hugs. Hugs are really helpful to that too. 20-second hug, holding your own body weight. That's like very, very good. Chef's kiss on the nervous system regulation.
One of my coaches had a hug quota for the day
Really?
for a while.
Oh, I love that.
She set a 10 hugs a day
Oh my
quota.
God.
I don't think she does that anymore, but
That's
she
a
did
lot
that
of
for a
hugs.
while.
That's
She
a
did
lot
it
of
for, well,
hugs.
she had clients and,
That's good.
she needed it.
Yeah, that's good. It does help. Yeah, it all affects all of it. And I was just saying to my daughter-in-law today, who I call my daughter-in-love. I don't call her my daughter-in-law because she comes through love. And I was just saying to her today, I do so many things on a daily basis to keep myself even happy, for lack of a better word. And they're things that I've just built into my practices. They're just things I do. Like I go outside every single morning. I spend a certain amount of time in the sun. I ground myself either on the earth or on a magnetic mat, grounding mat. I blah, 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 blah. I mean, it just goes on. I have to play. I have to write. I have to read. I have to practice gratitude. I mean, but all of those things, all of those practices regulate my nervous system and make me available to do the things that I want to do. And without that foundation, just like the chair, just like the earth, I can't breathe in the same way. And so using breath as a metaphor, when I do the things that bring me stability and peace, then I am available for the energy of entrepreneurship, for the creation, well, even for just the habitual stuff, not habitual, but what's the word?
Like, yeah. Well, your daily
The
routine.
daily routines, the things you have to do.
Yeah.
What about you?
How do nervous system capacity and energy affect how we build and sustain a business? Well, I used to have a checklist of, if but I like posted it a while ago, my checklist of like my well-being checklist.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the week, I would like sort of see how many things I checked off. I don't do it that way anymore because it's just like another thing to do list. Like I just am not going to check off,
Yeah.
That I did tapping 4 times this week
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
But
that's cool though.
Yeah, I mean, but this was so 2020, 2021, I had all this time, right? I had like a 4 hour in the morning practice of like reading, and then I would pull my animal spirit card, and then I would look at my rune and read the rune, and I mean, then do the tapping, and then I did my yin yoga, and then it was just like so luxurious, right? I was like, everyone was complaining about the lockdown, and I was kind of like in all my glory, locked away in my home,
Right.
But so as time goes on and I have to like be in the world, I do notice that when I don't do the things that my yin yoga and my if I don't do something or many things, or if I don't just like stop and sit down and breathe,
right,
I don't have capacity for myself. I get frustrated, and I see my frustration leads to like dissonance between me, myself, and I.
Yes.
Right. And then if I can like flip it and start laughing or find humor, and then I can lead into harmony. I can be more in harmony with myself through laughter. So I just have to find these entry points of my capacity for myself first.
My God, that's so juicy. I love that. I love the way you just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to say it because I didn't say it initially. I have to meditate. I must meditate.
Me too.
That is the one thing that is a non-negotiable. That and writing 3 gratitudes at night before I go to bed.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have done that before. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's good.
It is good.
Yep.
It is good because I was picking up something around the house, and I'm like, I was complaining out loud, no one home, talking
Our
out
mouth.
through my mouth out into the world. I'm like, this is not fun. I said, this is not fun. And I'm like, wait a minute. I have the privilege to be alive right now.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
this is great.
Yeah.
You know what's happening? Progress. And I had to like
Yay.
flip it and start laughing at myself, right? And pull myself along.
Right.
And so
Right.
the capacity seems to start there, right? Within gratitude, meditation,
Yep.
and being in the moment, right?
Yep.
And sustain a business is deadlines.
Yeah, I think you're right. Shoot, I got to do some deadlines.
And my coaches,
they give you deadlines.
Oh my God.
This is the purpose of the coaches.
I love the coaches. I
Yeah.
love the coaches. I have mind, body, spirit, soul coaches. I just my body coach is like just yin yoga on, she's boho beautiful online yin yoga, just
Yeah.
you know, and you, so body with the radically radiant ecstatic dance.
Yeah.
Body coaching, I've gone through phases.
Yeah.
But my soul coach, she does body doubling, she's
Yeah.
and it's a sisterhood, entrepreneur sisterhood with Maggie Drayton. And then my spirit coach is Emily Perkins, who is just fantastic human. And then Kim with the connection. Like, I think that's like another soul coach, or like other women.
Yes. Yeah.
Connecting.
Yeah.
And then I have a First Tuesday group, entrepreneur group. You might want to come to that sometime. And cool. Yeah, and that's in person too, but they're not coaches really. They're just like other entrepreneurs, on the island. Yeah. But I want to be around women lifting women, like you said that before. Like we're just all in it together. Yeah. Right.
Cheering each other on and supporting each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I think that is how I sustain anything I'm doing, is being in community with other people that are doing the same kind of stuff I'm doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how I sustain it.
Yay.
Yay. All right. Yay. That's a wrap.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening.
Thank
you. Yeah, about our dyslexia and meditation and art and entrepreneurship. I know there's a lot of women that, are looking for support too. And so it's really good.
Yeah.
Something big is happening.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.